What is up, everybody?
What's happening, guys?
Charlie Sardelli,
Jamison, Amoros.
as always, here with Living in Colorado with a Mile High Perspective, powered by Fathom Realty. And where are we today, JMO?
We're in the beautiful municipality of Lone Tree, Colorado. A place near and dear to my heart. I actually lived in an apartment just down the street over here in Lincoln.
That's awesome.
But we're essentially right off of Lincoln and I-25.
Yep.
And I kind of call this like the heart of South Denver.
Absolutely.
Because you have like downtown, then you've got the Denver Tech Center off of like Arapahoe and I-25, and you come down here to Lone Tree.
Yep.
But between here and Castle Rock, there's
It's
really
a good filler space.
Yeah, there's not much happening between those two,
Mhm.
but there is a ton happening here in Lone Tree.
Oh, man. When I first moved here 5 years ago, I moved to Castle Pines.
Yep.
And Lone Tree was the place that we'd have to come to get anything or do anything if we didn't want to drive all the way down to the Springs or all the way into the city.
Yep.
Because, I mean, they have pretty much everything here. This is your business haven, basically.
It is. Yeah, they, speaking of growth, right, back in 2020, this place blew up. 109% was the population growth year over year. Last year it grew 39%.
Wow.
And it was a combination of a bunch of things, right? They've obviously got, the price point here it's high. It's in the 900,000s on average. I think the average list price I looked at today was a little bit over $1 million.
Okay.
But they have a ton of multifamily that's directly behind us and behind the camera. And they've got brand new communities going in right across the way on Ridgegate.
Yeah.
That's going to be kind of its own center as well, but it's still going to be considered Lone Tree.
Okay.
Those are Century Homes, actually. It's Lyric, which we might give you guys a tour a little bit later. But you just have a ton of growth. Heck, Charles Schwab has their national headquarters here in Lone Tree.
Yep.
So does Cochlear. And there's another one. I mean, the corporate headquarters in Lone Tree it's amazing. Kaiser Permanente's got a big fixture here. So
well, and let's not forget to mention what you guys see behind us is known as the Leaf Bridge. And you would think that, something this simple isn't really that recognizable, but Jamison even mentioned it, and I was like, The second I got off the exit, I turned right and I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
In 2019, it won an American Architect Award.
Hey.
I don't know why.
It changes colors.
It does change colors. If you guys come here at night, on certain occasions, it does glow like green and blue and red and so on and so forth. But yeah, we wanted to kind of take you guys around. I think we're going to spotlight one of the biggest attractions, Park Meadows Mall.
Yep.
And kind of give you guys an idea of what it's like to live and work, especially in Lone Tree. There's a lot of young professionals that call this place home.
Especially with the growth that's happening. Yes. I mean, between the restaurants, the businesses, small businesses, and just like Jamison said, the mall, you have so much to do, so much available to you out here. So
and it looks expensive, but like we talked about, we go from townhomes that are starting in the $550,000 range all the way up to multi-million-dollar homes in heritage estates or the retreat back here. So
and out here,
got something for everything.
You're definitely paying for the amenities, right?
Absolutely.
What you have access to.
You don't have to go anywhere. I mean, you're 2 minutes. You can see I-25 from right there. Boom, downtown in 10 minutes.
E470.
Castle Rock took me about 15 minutes today to drive up here. So
yeah.
Well,
yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's show them.
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
So on this next part, man, where do you want to sit? I feel
mean,
like we should get like a cool shot.
Of
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but I want to highlight Colorado.
Let's do it.
I like it. This is fortuitous.
Yes.
Some would say.
I feel so Colorado.
Yeah,
regal.
I kind of want these from my backyard. These are sweet.
Got to reach out to the maker.
I know, right?
But hey,
welcome, guys.
Yeah, welcome back. As you can tell, we're at the mall.
We are Park Meadows Mall.
Park Meadows Mall. Yeah, and honestly, we wanted to showcase this for you guys because if you do want to move around the Lone Tree area, this is one of the biggest attractions in the area because it's huge.
It's 1.5 million square feet huge. And I think in 1999, this thing became the largest mall in all of Colorado.
I mean, you could see why. Yeah. And just with over 185 different shops and things to do around the area, there's so much that you can do. You can buy clothes, you can get food, you can get even Colorado specific stuff. I don't know if you can see it. There's a Colorado store right here behind us.
I've actually used that store for some closing gifts for clients before.
Yeah?
They got some cool stuff in there.
That's really awesome. Well, and I mean, the other thing that's really cool about Park Meadows is you want to talk about, things to do, what's happening. If you're here on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I mean, just in this area alone, we have Perry's Steakhouse, Yard House, Fogo de Chao. And Fogo de Chao, if you guys haven't been, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. They literally walk around with skewers and cut premium cuts of meat for you that you can just say, yeah, I'm ready, I want more, or no more, I'm too full.
We said that about Melting Pot. in
Yep.
Littleton. You go there, you eat. You just don't eat for the next 2 days.
Yeah,
like,
no.
The meat sweats are
I was
a real
gonna say
thing.
meat sweats are for
But,
real.
oh my God, it is so good. The picanha, medium rare, can't beat
Mm-hmm.
it. Perry's Steakhouse
Yeah.
has, I don't know, just illustrate this, 7-finger wide, or I guess deep cuts of pork chops. And if you guys are here on a Friday, pro tip, Fridays during lunch, that's the only day they open at 10:30 in the morning, you get half price pork chops. So you get their lunch size portion with mashed potatoes for $19. It is unbeatable.
$19.
Unbeatable.
And guys, honestly, this is just a place where you want to come if you want to, feel a little bit more regal and enjoy a night out with your significant other or some friends. There's, just right here, like we said, there's 5 restaurants here that'll blow anybody out of the water when it comes to the entertainment, the food, and drinks too.
Yeah. Are you guys beer lovers? Because if you are, we got View House, or sorry, not View House. We do have View House right down the street, actually. We have Yard House right across the street from Perry's Steakhouse. Over 100 beers on tap, and they've got the yardsticks that are, if you want to overindulge a little bit,
just a little bit.
Nobody's going to judge.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
There's a sushi restaurant. You've got Grist, which is a local brewery right across the street next to Trace Margaritas.
And the white chocolate grill.
Yep.
The options are endless, but we just wanted to take you guys out here real quick to show off not only, what's available to do, but just how much Colorado has grown, even since the 90s.
Yep.
And this is a hot spot for anybody, like we said earlier. So if you're looking for something fun to do, come out here, make a reservation at any of these places, and you're going to have a great time.
Again, Fridays, anytime after 10:30 a.m., Perry's Steakhouse, half price pork chops, 7 fingers, guys. And I have like small fingers, so I don't know what that means, but
right.
Yeah.
Well, where are we headed next?
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight one of my favorite places. We're talking about like date nights and going out, or just to have a drink on a nice patio. Sierra Grill, right in Ridgegate, off of I-25 in Ridgegate. I think we're gonna show you guys what that place is about. Maybe try a cocktail.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
We'll see you guys
I'm
later.
stealing these chairs.
Yeah. Right.
As promised, we're at Sierra Grill here in Lone Tree, and we like to, show you guys cool places to go out. In this case, grab a cocktail, grab good food. We're located right off of Ridgegate and I-25, right in the heart of Lone Tree. One of my favorite restaurants. Charlie's never been here before.
No, but this place is awesome.
Right?
Yeah, the feel is great. Just the overall, excuse my young millennial words here, but the vibe is really good. It's really good here. You walk in, it's just really clean, a little bit of darker atmosphere, but full bar. And you can't beat a happy hour that's 4 hours long. Right?
Dude, it's a happy day.
Happy day.
That
So
happy
Monday to
afternoon.
Friday, you're looking at happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Here.
Yeah.
And that's phenomenal, especially for the cocktails that they have. Craft cocktails here, all specially made by the bartenders and mixologists here. And so they actually have their food here is all by a wood fire grill and oven. So you get that smoky feel. Just pulling up in the parking lot, right when you get out of the car, you're smacked with that aroma, right? That classic cartoon of the scent coming in and
just like
picking the nose.
Picking that, and taking it. I was so excited when this place opened up. And I think Charlie took a video of the patio.
The outside patio was awesome.
But even in the dining room, you just get this expansive wall of windows that if you're sitting in the dining room, you have views everywhere you go, which is really cool. Just kind of adds to the ambiance of it. And we're drinking
I was going to say,
old-fashioned.
Don't let Jamison lie to you guys. There's one reason why we're here in this restaurant today.
Listen. He's right. All right, I have to have an old fashioned. I don't know what to tell you. And they make this with Buffalo Trace, so it already is.
So if you haven't watched the episode,
in my books.
If you haven't watched the podcast episode, go check it out. Get a review on it. But I'm excited to try this out, man.
Hey,
cheers! You said
buddy.
It was phenomenal, so I'm excited. That's good. It is good.
When you can have, you know what I also like too. You guys probably can't see this in the camera very well, but the ice cubes are like crystal clear.
Yeah.
And I have my own, this is going to sound weird, ice balls at home. No
Don't we
innuendo,
all?
Okay? Depends on how cold it is outside. But they're cloudy, right? And it is freaking impossible to make clear ice balls, or in this case, ice cubes. But I can see right through the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
It means that they take their cocktails seriously. That's why I judge
I was going to say, for a place with a happy hour that's 4 hours long, I honestly wouldn't expect anything less from this place.
Yep.
And as an old-fashioned goes, it's pretty good. It's a little bit on the sweeter side for me, but the flavors balance pretty well. And that cherry at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that
the Mascherano.
Yep, that's the go-to. I wish Oscar was here to talk about the old fashions.
Oh my God. Sorry, Oscar. We miss you. We love you.
Yep.
We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
Well, guys, if you're looking to move into this area, as we said earlier in the video, it's up and coming. It's bustling, right? So Jamison, can you tell us a little bit about what's available out here?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it earlier, right? It's a young professional vibe, to use the millennial word, Gen X or whatever you are. But there's a lot of high-paying jobs in this area. We talked about it. The corporate campus for Charles Schwab is here. Cochlear is here. Like we talked about, Kaiser Permanente has a big footprint. So the price point's kind of requisite to the jobs that you can get here.
Yeah.
And average selling point right now is about $950,000. Average days on market, though, 8, which is crazy.
Which is, that's wild.
Right, like there's not a lot of inventory. We're still seeing lack of inventory. We went and drove around to give you guys kind of an idea. 2 price points, right? $600,000 right now, right across the street, and some really, really nice townhomes with some great amenities. We'll get you a 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,800 square feet. If you go up to that, $1 million, $1.5 million, you're looking at 5 beds, 6 bath, about 5,000 to 6,000 square feet in a couple different neighborhoods. The 2 main ones are the Retreat, which is on the south side of Lone Tree, and then you've got Heritage Estates, which is on the north side of Lone Tree.
And you said pretty much, I think you said earlier that the reason that this was developed in the beginning was strictly because...
Yeah, the Retreat itself was essentially a community built for doctors because we have the hospital
right out here,
right literally down the street.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean it's a cool area. Yeah, the price points are a little wonky, but if you're looking for that kind of townhome, all-inclusive, amenity-filled
things to
feel,
do, close to the air,
it's great.
The highway, close to the highway. Yeah, and I mean just even access right here, 470 to get out towards the mountains.
Oh yeah, you're right in the middle
phenomenal.
of everything. You're 2 minutes from I-25, which puts you, call it 25 minutes from downtown Denver, 20 minutes to Castle Rock and the outlets. We just drove from Park Meadows. It took me
8 minutes.
8 minutes, I believe, to get to Park Meadows. So yeah, I mean, Lone Tree is one of those areas that kind of has something for everybody at every different price point. If you guys are looking in the luxury market, tons of options. There's a Lone Tree golf course about 2 miles away from us as well that has a ton of homes for sale. If you're looking for the up and coming, hey, I want my first kind of started townhome, but I want to be in the middle of everything, we've got that starting at $600,000.
Not a bad option.
Not a lot of inventory, so you got to move quick, which is what we're here for. If you guys have questions on the area, please reach out. But yeah, it's got something. And if you want to have a nice cocktail here, afternoon on the patio, I mean, it's beautiful here. Man.
Yeah, I mean, especially here as we're getting into fall in Colorado. Yeah, patios are shutting down, but the weather's still gorgeous. It's not yet that bone-chilling cold. So
I'll be wearing shorts till December.
Yeah.
This guy from the East Coast, unbelievable. I don't get it. But this is actually, I mean, to your point, right? Like all the patios are shutting down. This is a patio. It's just fully enclosed
and covered.
So this will be open throughout the entire winter. It has the heaters running, so you can enjoy the kind of being outdoors and not having to sit in a dining room 365 days out of the year.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Can't complain.
And guys, don't forget, you can always catch our videos. We post them weekly, or we try to at least. Living in Colorado, the Mile High Perspective, powered by Fathom Realty. And as always, I'm Charlie Sardelli.
And my name is Jamison Amoros, guys. If you guys need anything real estate related or just things to do related, let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe. How can they get a hold of us?
You can email us at resotr@themilehighperspective.com or give us a ring.
Yep. If you guys are more comfortable with a phone call or a text, 303-578-0263. And you can find us again, The Mile High Perspective, Living in Colorado on YouTube. And hopefully we gave you guys kind of a good idea of what it's like to live and hang out in Lone Tree, one of my favorite spots. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Catch you guys later.
Bye.